Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is John with Space City EDC coming to you with a long-term review of the Leatherman Surge. Now, there's thousands of videos about this all over the YouTube, but I've been using this probably for a couple of years now, and I just like to give you a little information on it and my thoughts on it, and say why I think it's a good tool, and why I think it might be something somebody want to consider for the EDC. It's a heavy-duty tool, so I put it through a lot of heavy use, and it's always come through for me. And it's got a good tool set on it, and all the tools are locking. It's got replaceable wire cutters, for your right there, that are really good. It also has a replaceable file and saw, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I'm going to go through the tool set with you. Right now, the Leatherman Surge has really gone up in price. I mean, now it's about $150. When I bought this one, I think I paid maybe $110 for it several years ago. But right now, it lists for $149.95 on the website. So it says it's got 21 tools, and we'll go through them real quick. And let me get out something here also. But it's got your normal blade here, which is just a little over 3 inches long, and comes in 420 HC steel, which they do a good job with Leatherman. I mean, it's a lot of people say it's not a premium steel, but it does hold an edge. Mine's held an edge pretty well. It's got the self-locking. It has a liner lock. See that right here? You push that tab down and you can bring that over. It's got an excellent pair of scissors. They work real well for cutting everything, and they're good size, not like the smaller scissors you get on the Wave and the Charge and things of that nature. They also lock. Now, a lot of times people will get them out, but they think they're not working properly, but you have to over center them like that. Once it over centers, you get the spring action on them, so something to remember. Over here you have a serrated blade, also 420 HC. It works real well. I've used it for all kinds of stuff, rope, packages, you name it. But I don't want to use my main blade. It also has a liner lock. And here is where your file goes. I wanted to show you that. It comes with a little two-piece kit here. You have a file and you have a saw on it. And the way they fit in there, you push over this little tab like that. Place it in there. And you can pull it over. And you have a coarse file on one side, a wood, and then a diamond file on this side. It has a cutting edge right here, and it works real good. Works just like a file should. You push this over when you want to change it out, and you can use your saw right here. So you have both the saw and the file. So that's also convenient. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get that out. There you go. All right. But anyway, that's how that works. And they fit right there in the back of your sheath. You can put these in here in this little carrying pouch. Little sleeve that comes with it. You can buy these separate on the website. if you break one or whatever, it may fit back here in your sheath. Now getting to the inside tool set, you have your needle nose pliers, your regular pliers, your replaceable soft wire cutters, and your replaceable hard wire cutters. Now they count those as two tools. I don't know why, but and they also have back here, they call it a stranded wire cutter, along with your wire crimper. See, right in front of your wire crimper there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see how that overlaps. Call that a stranded wire cutter. And then you have the wire crimper, which works real well. I've used them both. And these are pretty thick pliers, you know, in comparison to, say, your standard wave, which is a little smaller. I'll get it out of the sheath here. You know, this is a wave plus. You can compare the pliers here. But you can see it's pretty considerable difference there. But, and in your interior tools, you also have a ruler here, up to 8 inches, or I think it's like 21, 22 centimeters on the metric side. And on the inside, you have a small flat tip, a larger flat tip slash pry bar. I use this for a light duty pry bar all the time. You have an awl and a sewing hole in it. It's got a little bit of an edge on it, but you can use it for scraping or a fire starter, I'm sure, if you're into that. All these tools, they all lock in place. I'll show you here with one of them. See that right there? It's got that liner, that lock right there. It locks into this tab real securely. And then you push down that little tab there and it breaks over. But it works real well. And on this side, you have your bit, your replaceable bit, and your can opener slash bottle opener and wire stripper. The wire stripper works okay. I've used it some. It will strip a wire. You know, you can. A lot of people sit there and they'll close this up like this. Everything locks. See, these all lock. Same as the other side. Got that tab right there. But they'll take a piece of wire and they'll put through here and they'll hold it against the frame here and they'll strip it like that. You know, give them a little bit more leverage. But that's basically your tool set. You know, it has one-handed opening on the outside. All the outside tools are one-handed opening, except for your file and your scissors. Usually it might take 2 hands. I mean, you could do it with 1 hand, I guess, but it might be a little difficult. Now, you can buy it comes with a 3/16 flat tip and a number 1, number 2 Phillips combination is what came with mine. It locks in there pretty good. But in the sheath that I carry it in, which is this one right here, I've added the bit extender. These were, when I bought mine, I think they were like $20. And the ratchet, which when I bought it, I think it was like $30. And this bit kit, which this comes with I'm not going to list them all, but it comes with a good variety of bits on it, hex bits, Allen wrenches, flat tips, Phillips, different sizes, 6-pointed bits. But these were $16 when I bought mine. I've heard they went up to like $37 now. I don't know, but I'll have to double check that. But anyway, bit extender just fits in there like that. Then you just take your bit, it locks in place, so you got a good secure bit. Use this a bunch of times. Same thing with your ratchet. Goes in there. It's got, if you can see that right there, you can lock it where it doesn't move, or you can have it in one direction or the other. And you just put your bits in there, and they stay and they don't come out. But those are nice accessories, and I use them all the time in my work. So they were worth the money for me. That's a decision that you have to make yourself. But everything fits in the case real nice. They got the pockets in there. If you look in here, you can see the pockets. Mine are pretty worn in now, but I've had this for a while. The sheath is held up real well, even though it's nylon, but it's held up real well. Now, it is a bit heavy, I'm not going to lie. For me, it doesn't bother me. I think the Surge weighs in like at 12.5 ounces by itself. So, you add these bits and everything, you might be pushing close to a pound on your belt. For some people, that's an issue. For me, it never really bothered me that much because I use it. So if I use it, then But then again, the way I look at that is, police officers and medics and all them guys. They carry a lot of stuff on their belt, so it's not that big a deal. If they can do it, I can do it, right? And the closed length is 4.5 inches. It's bigger than your ever so popular wave. You see that there? Not too much thicker, a little bit. But anyway, I've used it for over 2 years, and I've put it through its paces, and it's always held up. I haven't had any problems with it. It comes with a 25-year warranty, and Leatherman's really good about their warranties. You don't have to worry about it too much. Now, the bad about it, some people complain about the 428C steel. It's not, like 154 or S30 but to me, it's not a big issue. It would be nice if they had better blade steel, I guess, but it hasn't failed me, so I can't really complain. It's heavy. It is heavy if you're going to pocket carry. Somebody wants, to drop this in their pocket, it's quite hefty. So, but other than those things, can't really see any issues with it. I think it's a good tool. I think if you're in the trades, or you're like me, a mechanic, or somebody like a carpenter or a construction or a millwright or plumber or somebody that works with that kind of stuff, it's worth taking a look at. But anyway, this is John with Space City EDC. Hope you guys are having a great day. And if you have any comments, questions, put them in the comments section. I'll try to answer everybody. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good day.